What's goody with y'all, man? We back. Today we're here to tune into another top 10 video, you feel me? We got the most epic Attack on Titan transformations. I will leave the original link in the description. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified. We're on the road to 1,000, so I really appreciate it if you show your boys some love. Without further ado, let's hop into this.
Attack on Titan does many things right, but the show does its transformations too damn well to triumph anything. It might be the build-up, the conclusion, or the scene itself, but each of these manage to give us that hyped feeling we get when the shifters transform to their Titan selves. So today we're gonna...
Facts. Attack on Titan transformations is always epic, you feel me? I always love them. Like, my personal favorite is the, my personal favorite is the one where they're in the forest and Annie killed the Levi squad and my boy Eren got mad and transformed. That's like one of my favorite, personally, it's one of my favorite transformations in the series, you feel me? But let me know down in the comments what is your favorite transformation or favorite part. Back into this.
Let's take a look at 10 of the best Attack on Titan transformations. Note that I'll only be including complete transformations here, so sorry Miss Tiber, you'll have to take a back seat here. More Attack on Titan and other anime content's coming up, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, because you can be updated as soon as we release a new video. Now, without further wait, let's get to the top 10 Attack on Titan transformations.
The Ymir one?
Starting off, we have the transformation of Ymir in Season 2. One of the many good things about Attack on Titan...
I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw this, like, it was like, I don't think nobody expected her being a Titan. You feel me? Like, when she transformed, this took me, like, completely by surprise, you feel me? And I think that's what made it so hype, because it's like, nobody knew she was a Titan.
2 is giving the spotlight to minor characters. While Eren and his gang were still suffering the consequences of the female Titan, we get to focus on some minor characters like Connie, Historia, Ymir, and the two traitors themselves. And ever since the 3rd episode, we've been getting hints that Ymir has a rather tragic past behind her. But then come the events of the Utgard Tower, which forces her to reveal her true face. Yes, this freckled girl who was a minor character 1 season ago turned out to be a Titan shifter. Now, this transformation may not be as majestic as the ones that are about to come after this, but this one established that there were other Titan shifters hidden in the crowd. Also, let's not forget Ymir blew her disguise in order to protect Historia, and I can see why years later people still ship these two as the best couple. This was the best moment of Ymir's character, and once again Attack on Titan proved to us that minor characters aren't just people drawn into the background.
Thanks. This one was alright to me. It was alright. It was okay.
Next up, we have Eren's transformation inside the cave to save his squad. Remember Eren from Season 3? He wasn't the silent and cunning main character you see these days. When pain and realism hit him hard, he broke down crying. It's not the manliest thing to do, but Reiss can give some pretty hard mental torture for a boy who just learned his father was a murderer. But when Rod transforms and heads out on a rampage, it's up to Eren to once again save his mates. Levi, as usual, gives him a choice to make his own decisions, and even though Eren didn't have the best IQ back in the day, he was smart enough to know he was the only one who could save his crewmates from their near deaths. Crying and screaming at the same time, Eren transforms to the Attack Titan and crystallizes the entire cave. There weren't many Eren moments in the first part of Season 3, so this transformation once again managed to secure his place as the main character of the show.
I ain't gonna lie, this was hype.
Coming
His
in
first
at number 8 is
transformation.
Eren's first Titan transformation.
And like, I know it was like, I was probably like one of the few people who like, I'm pretty sure like a lot of, like good handful of people figured out that he was a Titan. Like this was him, that he transformed, you feel me? But like a lot of people was like confused and like, you know what I'm saying? Cause nobody think he would be a Titan, but this is pretty dope. I like this.
You should always leave a good impression on your first time, right? But in this case, it's tough to think about impressions when you're drowning in a pool of blood along with corpses. Eren was altruistic enough to save his best friend, but can he survive the repercussions? Luckily, he doesn't have to suffer much because there's a Titan hidden in his body. The sight of blood and dead bodies trigger the memories of his mother's death, and our protagonist comes right out from the Titan's mouth in his new muscular form. We need to give credit to Wit Studio for animating the form of the attack Titan in all of its glory. It looked deadly, angry, and the looks alone were enough to kill anyone. Besides, the dead Titan also learned a valuable lesson. Always chew what you eat. Next up, we have the evil father taking things to the next level. That's none other than Reiss's transformation. Now, if you thought Reiss had done enough to make him the most hated character of the season,
yeah, I'm pretty sure like nobody really liked him.
Breaks his bones. He licks the last drop
I ain't like him
to handle everything by himself. And as it turns out, even a few drops were enough to transform him into the ugliest Titan in the series. Right in front of Eren and Historia, this evil father transformed.
I'm pretty sure he's like one of the biggest Titans. Like, what was it? His class was like 120 meters. That's pretty big.
Humanity has ever seen. If you take a look at things from Rod's perspective, this is
I think it was 100. Was it 120? Well, it was bigger than that.
Was probably going to wither away, and his only option is to, pardon the pun, to keep moving forward. But this time, he keeps moving forward as a Titan.
I definitely know it was bigger than 60 meters.
Than the colossal Titan itself, blowing off steam and wreaking havoc. Now, why does that sound familiar?
It's like 120, I think. Man, I can't wait for part 2 of season 4, bro. This is pretty dope, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Coming in at number 6 is Reiner's rather depressing transformation in season 4. Honestly, why can't anyone let this man die in peace? We have characters literally claiming their desire to live because they were born to this world, but here, our character only wants to die with all his burdens thrown away. So, to quickly recap, Eren's now playing the bad guy role. He ate the Warhammer Titan in the most brutal way possible, and is about to do the same to the Jaw Titan. So,
vicious.
Who's the main character of the Marley arc? None other than Reiner Braun. When the children cry for his help, he needs to let go of all of those suicidal thoughts and stand up for a fight. For anyone who watched this episode without knowing the story, it might look like the hero of the anime finally stood up to fight the villain. Let's forget what happened afterward and instead focus on Reiner's rather pessimistic, never giving up attitude. Next up is Armin's transformation. When you're the Colossal Titan, your transformation should be colossal as well.
Yeah, I like Armin's Colossal Titan more than Berto's. I mean, it just looks much more cooler. Armin is that guy.
At least it should have a colossal impact. Does Armin count 1/4 of the city nuke and dead bodies piled up as colossal? He sure does, because you can see it from his face. This transformation happens when Armin transforms at the shores of Liberio, destroying ships and nuking the entire port in the process. Now, this transformation may not have screams and rapid animation to back it up, but what matters is the destruction it's caused. Even though it falls short of action and build-up in terms of the transformations in this list, it was still impactful enough to show that when the Devils of Paradis attack, they attack with everything they've got. And here we all thought Eren was the only one who can make a grand entrance.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the seasons, I think, like, me personally, out of all the seasons, I think season 1 is the best to me. But, like, the rest of the seasons is great. You feel me? Just to me, like, let me know down in the comments, like, what was your favorite season? Like, to me, like, season 1 is on top. It's just, like, season 1 is always gonna be the best to me. You feel me? And then after that, I'll say, like, after that is season 3. Season 4 is after that. I mean, no. Cause not. It was like, there was some moments in season 3. But no, it's season 1, season 4, then season 3, then season 2.
Number 4 is Annie's transformation after the revelation. Now we all knew this girl was up to something ever since she hesitated walking into the tunnel, but then Magasa outright claimed she was the female Titan, and that's the moment the cards turned and we all knew hell was about to break loose. If the female Titan killed half of the Survey Corps inside the forest, imagine what she could do inside a city full of civilians. But the very thing everyone dreads happens as Annie Leonhardt pricks her finger and transforms while blasting off his attackers. The reason this transformation stands out from the crowd is mainly because of Annie herself. Erwin and others knew she was the female Titan and ambushed her, but our girl still had the time to transform thanks to her quick thinking. It was the peak moment of the big revelation, the time when we realized everything is about to turn upside down, and the moment everything the arc built up fell into place. And when she transformed, I'm sure your look was similar to Eren's. Annie Leonhardt, right there and then, transformed literally with a bang.
I like Amy's character. She's pretty interesting. This moment was pretty cool too.
Taking our number 3 spot is Eren's transformation to defeat the female Titan. Let's move chronologically right into this next event. So when Annie's revealed to be the female Titan and they hatch a really bad plan to capture her, she transforms and goes on a rampage. And there's only one person who can stop her. But sadly, this so-called hero is trapped between rocks in a pool of blood. I know, not in the best shape, eh? Remember Eren from season 1? He was much less mature than his current self and thought rage could solve every problem. But turns out rage could grant you an awesome transformation sequence. The death of his mother has always been Eren's motivation to defeat the Titans, and the visions of her death once again give him strength. He screams into the sky and literally calling out the lightning, he transforms into the Attack Titan. With the incredible Sawano track in the background, this is without a doubt one of the best Attack on Titan transformations.
One of the best. I agree with it. It's one of the, it's up there. This right here. Golly.
Next up is the transformation during the big reveal. That's none other than the transformation of Reiner and Bertolt.
I ain't gonna lie, like out of the whole season 2, like this is like my most favorite, like this is just my most favorite episode. It's just you feel me? Like out of all season 2, this is like probably like peak in season 2, and it's just like this was crazy. The reveal was, everybody was going crazy over this reveal.
Transformation lasted only a few seconds, but it was the build-up that mattered the most.
Facts.
All those small clues we gathered from season 2 exploded right in our faces, and Reiner casually said they were the 2 Titan shifters who destroyed the wall. When the cards were laid out on the table and Magasa took her usual aggressive approach, the 2 Marleyan warriors had nothing to do but to transform into their Titan selves. It was tragic, fearful, and epic at the same time. Hats off to which studio for animating this in its full glory, because years later, any of us can still watch this transformation and be thrilled about what a masterpiece Attack on Titan is.
But at number 1,
our number 1 pick for the best Attack on Titan transformation is none other than Eren's transformation in Marley.
Yeah, wait, whoa. Wait. At number 1, I mean, this is a cool transformation, but it's like, I felt like there's some that could have been number 1. You feel me? Like at least an honorable mentions. Like the one I said. Like my favorite transformation out of the series is when Eren and Annie was fighting in the forest and Annie killed the Levi squad, and that's when he got mad and transformed. That's like one of my favorite transformations. Like probably like my best transformation. To me, at least. This is okay. Like, this is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. This is a good transformation, but I feel like that something else could have been at number 1. But that's just me.
If the Reiner Bertolt reveal was Wit Studios' best scene, then this was where Mappa showed their skills. In terms of directing, I'd still say the previous transformation triumphs this one, but Eren's transformation here carried a lot of weight. Marley's declaration of war ironically turned out to be Paradise's own declaration of freedom. Similar to the Reiner and Bertolt reveal, the whole episode took the time to build up the scene from Eren's speech to Willie's declaration, and when Eren transformed and came out of the building with an explosion, that was the moment we realized we were experiencing peak Attack on Titan. Ladies and gentlemen, anime cannot get better than this.
It's pretty dope.
So there goes our list for the best Attack on Titan.
I understand the build up, like the build up was cool and everything, and it led up to the transformation and stuff like that. But me personally, I mean, I'm surprised that forest scene wasn't in this video. I mean, or am I tripping? Let me see. I mean, I understand. I understand they had like two out of 3 of their fights in this video, but you feel me? I would have put that forest scene in the video. You feel me? But this is pretty dope. I like that. I enjoyed the top 10. You feel me? But yeah, this is the end of the video. I will leave the original link in the description. Like, comment, just comment down below. What was your favorite part? What's your favorite transformation or any moment in the Attack on Titan series, you feel me? Or comment down below what's your favorite season. Yeah. Other than that, subscribe, hit that bell. We're on the road to 1,000. I really appreciate it if you show your boys some love. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.